Hey everybody, how's it going?
All
Dr.
right then.
Incompetent here, and let's play some Pillars of Eternity. Now we're being seen by what I can only assume are these stag and deer. I'm going to click on the world map really fast, and I got information from my buddy Sir Saves a Lot about the Gilded Veil, and there being a quest here that I did not yet do. And I'm sure there's actually probably many of said quests, but this one seemed interesting where I don't know why, but I never went down these stairs by the big tree. I mean, it's like, yes, I saw them, right? I don't know if I just assumed that it was some kind of dungeon that I would go to later or was implicated in something sinister. I don't know what my thought process was, but let's go down here and just see what is happening. Oh boy, there's somebody injured. What is this? A rising sun and the three dawn stars, the symbol of Aothis. Okay, I'm going to zoom in here, and we're just going to
I
walk
haven't
over
been in
and...
here for must be 5, 6 years. Used to be real nice. Bright. Warm.
Wow. Alright, so, Adir had some custom dialogue. Who's this dude? Wartan. A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illuminations of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Jeez. Have a care if you mean to go in. He casts a quick look toward the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. He angles a look up at Adir. Paying your respects, Aothasian? He manages a pained grin. A little risky, isn't it? Think what the townsfolk would say. Safer down here than up there, even with the rats as big as they are. A faint edge of hostility belies Adir's playful tone. This temple isn't what it used to be. Probably for the best. Times being as they are, he groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of his types either. Wharton jerks his chin toward Adir. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you warily. Maybe you'd have better luck. Better luck with what? The man points a finger upward. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Aothis, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Deerwood, from Red Saris even. Not so much from Red Saris these days. Until the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Radric decided he'd been too lenient on the Aothians. Aothesian. I'm having a hard time saying this word. So, Aothisians. Aothisians. Yeah. He had his people go in and put them to the sword. Left them down there, buried under a heap of rock. After that, Radric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that up until recently. Lord Radric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven and the legacy will end. See? He smiles wryly. But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Wharton smacks his lips. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house. It doesn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial, Wharton breathes out. No small task. There's coin in it for you, if you need motivating. Aloth's cautious expression softens. A pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. I'll find him. Then, by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. they'll be there still if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. Neither would I. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a look out. Maybe try to patch myself up with some... Oh, he's on his feet. He's just like, I'm fine now. Boom. Alright. Great, he jumped up. He's okay. We can relax. Well, this is actually kind of perfect. And the reason I say kind of perfect is, so Sir Saves-A-Lot told me about this quest. He actually didn't think he said it was the first one he ever did. So that kind of means that maybe I can do it, given that I have 5 people and I'm higher level, unless the game just scales its difficulty based on your character strength. And in that case, it's, you know, maybe not going to be easier. But I'm glad that I didn't do it first, because Mion, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, my friend Mion on YouTube was also telling me that basically, if you have somebody with high perception, there's hidden stuff like all over the game, treasure everywhere. And so now I'm coming back here, and he said there's all these switches and levers and things like that, but I actually have with me a rogue who has an insane perception, like arguably the highest perception that you could possibly have. I mean, not necessarily, I mean 22. So I have base 2 from being an Orlon with an 18, with +1 from the white that rends, and then +1 from resting. I mean, my perception is ridiculous for this part of the game. So I feel good about it. And now here I go. I get to go kind of like maybe help these priests. I don't know if I buy 100% that that's what this dude was here for, but I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And we're going to go ahead and stealth up. We got the, and I'm going to save it. And I'm going to send her out first to just kind of see what she can see. Make sure there's nothing unnatural going on here. All right. And she's looking around. Let me make sure that... Here we go. Okay, so she's already found an enemy. A ivory spiderling. I don't know if I've fought anything like that before, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and get the whole party going. And we'll just... we're not going to be sneaky right now. We're just going to take out this spider. Hopefully. And we'll just walk over here and do that. She stayed in stealth, though. And maybe that's for the best, because maybe she can get a sneak attack or something going. Alright, so I just hit the tar out of this spiderling, and it is badly injured already. We see that. Looks like it has 28 physical damage reduction. Anyway, I think we got it. Let me just finish this off. Yeah, that was not hard. So we got 55 experience for killing it, and then we got a bonus 50 from the bestiary progress, which is just awesome. Oh, the mattresses are gone. The doors got knocked down. This looks like a nice place to take a snooze. The candle's still lit. That's a little off. This doorway has been totally boarded up, so there's no progress going that way. So let me see then if I did just take her, right? And then I just had her sneak around a little bit. You know what I mean? Can she find anything else? Are you sneaky? Yeah, she's still sneaky. Alright, so there's the initiate's note. This parchment is relatively intact, but the ink upon it has faded. You can make out a few patches of careful, tidy script. Visitors to the ritual floor. Rectrix Ubrica says, redemption for even those forgotten and struck the largest bell first rather than the second. Alright, so we gotta hit the big bell first. So let's get the note for the puzzle. And then, oh, camping supplies. I don't even think I can pick them up, but we can save them here. Can I make notes on the map? Am I allowed to add notes to the map? It doesn't look like it. I can right click, I can click. No, okay, well anyway. There's extra camping supplies here, so if I could type on the map, that's what I would write. Alright, we'll select the whole team, and we will come out of hiding,
Nice and
we'll just
slow.
go at double speed. she's still stealthed, I think. I don't know. Maybe not, but I don't know. I think we all might be, actually. What does this say? Laborer's rest, zealous focus. I don't know. All right, we're gonna poke our head in here and just take these out. And they see us. That's okay. And here comes a bunch of spiders, and this is great. So we're going to set our attention here, and then I'm going to have the mages start just bombarding this area with this. And then can you hit here as well?
Kind of stuck over here.
Okay, we're getting hit. That's fine.
Hey there.
I'm just going to have you put down the shock on this. And then...
Yeah?
Can you shoot this one? Okay. The shock is coming, and then maybe you can just put down like that. Okay. So, we're all taking a little bit more damage than we'd like at this point. It's time to slap him with the old Bible. Bible thump. Hit this one.
How may I help?
You may help by... No, we don't need to do a second level spell. That's ridiculous. Let's just try to put down this thing. Alright, we're getting hit again harder than I want, but let's try to just kill this. Okay, great. So now we have the person off of you. You can use second wind. Why don't you use second wind?
Yeah.
And then you can attack here.
Hi?
Can you go ahead and yeah, just give me... Yeah, we have our damage just spread out too much. Do that.
Hey there.
And then you can shoot that. Alright, there's 2 down. And then let's just tell the whole party to hit this small one. And then now we can hit the whole group. And then if you want to just try to knock this down, that worked out great.
And that's how it's done.
That is how it's done. So we got some progress all across. Spiderling, almost done. There was Spiderling and Spinner, so we got 2 different bestiary progresses filled out. And we got like a Venom Sac, which is actually valuable, so we'll take it.
Alright then.
Let's just get the whole group together. Alright, fantastic. I'm going to save it. It was kind of tough. I mean, not bad, but... Alright, let's see. The red-brown smears flake away under the toe of your boot. That's upsetting. Alright, let's go over here and check out this chamber before we go on much further. What do we got? Oh no, Will-o'-the-Wisp. Interesting. And then there's like some kind of thing over here. Well, let's just see what this is all about. Oh, there's more than one. Okay. Alright, let's just get everybody up here. Alright, that one's dead. Let's hit this. Can you get it? Hit it! What happened? Did you guys get feared or something? Oh, you got confused. Okay. That's fine. We'll just drop this here.
Hey there.
And
Hey there.
you're good. You can do that. And then, what is this? Blind? I don't think blinding Will-o'-the-Wisp is going to do anything for us. Ooh,
Yeah?
You got shredded. Go ahead and heal yourself. Okay. And then let's just, after that, have everybody attack this. And then this.
And that's how
Oh boy. We got
it's
it.
done.
Well, I'm taking like far more damage than I want with my caster. I'm going to move
Hey
him
there.
back one. And maybe this is the time for me to just admit that actually this might be better for me because I take less damage. I don't know. How does this look? I don't know. We'll just put it in the backpack. Alright, there we go. Poleaxe. Sure. Alright. What does this do again? +3 might. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Alright. So let's go back
Sure.
here. Let me have you...
Hey there.
Look at this. What is this? It's a loose brick. See, so there was some Adra and some copper pans. So maybe that's only discoverable with a high perception. I don't know. It's possible.
All right, then. How may I help?
Well, we need to pick up this spirit residue. That's how we might help. Alright.
Indeed.
This says, the parchment is worn and tattered. In this time of hardship, must have just as much faith in ourselves. Yes, this is true, I guess. Alright, so let's get the whole party then. Let me look at the map. And we need to go over here before we go up these steps, perhaps? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, so... Wow, look at this carpet. It's serious. Let's haul it upstairs. We could make a killing on this. Oh, Skulders. So here come the Skulders, and the tanks go engage and lock them down. And then from this position, can you blind one of these dudes? Let's just try this. I'm going to try it, see how it works.
Yes?
You can just put down the AoE.
Hey
and
there.
you can also put down the AoE. Oh, dear God. These guys weren't that hard. Alright. Man, look, they give a... Oh, because we got the bestiary. We just got a whole bunch of experience. But they really weren't that difficult. I'll take it. The other stuff was way harder. Skulder ears. I am always looking for Skulder ears. Alright, let's take
Hey
the
there.
perception person. I don't know if like you need to have this person Monsters of the Deadfire Archipelago. Alright. Whoa, look at this. Now that's a book. Alright. I'll read that later in my... I'm going to make some lore videos
Sure.
on this game where I just read the lore that I find or that's scattered throughout. But not right now. Right now we're just going to check out these big boys. And we're really good at crushing these, like, dudes who are kind of purpley. I'm going to check the bestiary. Speaking of things, let me just go into my inventory. No. Where's the bestiary? In the journal, maybe? Notes. Oh yeah. You can create notes right here. It's just like extra campfire supplies in first room. I'm just going to leave that note for myself. I don't know. It's not the best note. I don't own a stronghold yet. My God, I wish I did. All right, here's the bestiary. And it's called a Skulder. So there we go. Here's the description. Large mammalian creatures that dwell in caves in total or near darkness. They have poor vision and rely on their sense of hearing. The protrusions and hairs on their ears allow them to detect airflow, which is key to telling direction in an underground environment. They communicate through screeches and clicks and use these vocalizations in the form of echolocation. They are communal creatures and will nest and raise young together. Well, here he is. Or she is. Yeah. Alright, cool. That is the entry. Let's check these loose boards. And there's like a sweet sword in there. Get it. What's this say? To his grace, I write to implore. The rest of this letter is crossed out in several places, and then abandoned altogether. Oh boy. I don't think his grace is going to be listening. This is Glanfathan Customs. Oh, okay. This explains like a bunch of different rituals, so I might need this later if there's anything ritual-like. These prayer scrolls are all coated in a thick layer of grime and dust. Okay, then. We'll save it. As we've moved on to a new chamber, and it's locked. Well, can you take this down? Difficulty 2. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know if I'm reading this chart right, but it looks like if I have mechanics 3, then it takes 0 lockpicks. But if I have mechanics of 1, it would take 3? I don't know.
Give me a real challenge.
She got it. She crushed it. And it's just a regular crossbow. But still, we opened it. It wasn't a problem for us. Alright, we got Great Western Stag and the Book of Verses. We'll take all these. Oh, is this like a secret door or something? Oh, no, we can't get there from here. We gotta go around. Okay. Whole party, we need you. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Sorry about that. Rogue, I let you come over. Alright, what is this? The Scolder? Yeah. Oh, it's just a whelp. Oh, no, they're young. Oh my god, their young is in here. In the cafeteria. This is sad. It's gonna be a butcher show. Okay. Vermin have scourged these plates, though mold still grows in green clumps. Well, it's unpleasant, to say the least. Let's eat, everybody. Good place for a meal. Alright, let's check out this little passageway. Okay. What do we got? We got a door. Buried secrets. What's this say? 3 bells hang from the stone protrusion that runs along this wall. Years of dust and grime coat the metal. There is 1 large bell at the center, flanked by 2 smaller ones. I'm gonna leave. Or examine the bells, sure. The bells appear to be fully intact. They're made of thick iron and look very heavy. There doesn't appear to be much out of the ordinary about them. Alright, we're gonna leave. So I know that we found that scroll that said hit the big one first, but there's got to be more information. And I don't want to, like, ruin my chance at the puzzle.
Something you don't see every day.
She detected a trap. And she disarmed it, and we get a bunch of experience. Ooh, magical cape. Deflection +5. This is a heck of a crate. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this automatically. And I think it's fine to give my man here... What is this cape? It does nothing. Let's give him this, just because he's up in the front. So, you know, he needs some help. You have a cape, right? And you do, and you do, and you do. This cape sucks. What is this? No, it's all messed up. Try this one. Alright. Oh, Scolder. Let's get it. Oh, is that a regular one? This one looks a little different. Maybe they just have a different... Oh, it's the Scolder King. Sweet Moses. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to knock down the Scolder King. We could even try to blind the Scolder King. I don't know. But I do know that we're just going to start dropping this.
Hey there.
And we're going to start dropping this. And I'm just going to let it happen. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Scolder King did get knocked over. And then we're going to do this again. And we're going to do this again. And...
Yeah?
Can you shoot and kill this wilder that's standing up? Okay, good. And then...
Yeah?
Alright. Everybody, can we kill the king?
That's not very helpful.
While he's down, you know what I mean? Alright, she's getting hurt. Go ahead and heal yourself up. That's
And
fine.
that.
Okay, she's okay. And then we can just focus fire on this guy. I'm being, like, super conservative with my spells. I even have an extra campfire that I found, but you never know. Let's heal you. Just because these guys aren't really that hard. But there might be something harder. I don't know. The Scolder King might be the hardest. Oh, boy. A haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what appears to be a dwarf. A shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. But stronger than sight is the sense within you of a powerful energy. It roils and seethes with a grief that seems to spill into your own thoughts, tainting them until the sorrow is your own. Oh no. Like a crashing wave, the energy surges toward and into you, and suddenly you're elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor, lined with torches and gleaming crystals. You're running. your footsteps echoing off the stone around you. You forget to tie your sandals, and they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late. Again, the rite's going to begin without you. You hear the tolling of a bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar, warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the dawn stars to appear in the night sky and the last to fade in the dawn light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes and not the last. The lights fade, as does the memory, and when your eyes clear, the spirit is gone. Alright then. Like a baptismal pool or something? I don't know what's going on here. We got a bunch of ears. Let's check out this jug. Ooh, we got some money items. Powerful odor of spices rises from one of these dishes. Vibrant dyes and grain seeds
Sure.
fill the other. Alright. Well, Scalder King is gone. Got him. Let me go over here and just see what this is. Alright, we made it. And, okay. The nearby crystals light the cracked mosaic floor in shades of orange, and at certain angles, the metallic symbol beneath your feet gleams gold. As you look on, the air shimmers, as if with the summer heat. The very dust and air seem to pull together until a thin, glowing mist appears before you. In its rippling gleam, you sometimes think you can see the shape of a man, features rendered in broad strokes of air and smoke. Who are you? Your voice sparks movement, the spirit surges with a sudden blazing light, and in the next moment you're somewhere else, your mind assailed with a sudden wave of fear and noise. You're in a chapter hall. Priests and faithful have gathered in a great crowd, spilling into the hall. Bodies press against you, surging forward to listen. Your own grief is mirrored in the faces around you. Some of the initiates are weeping. Someone has snuffed the candles and the room is dark, save for the podium, lit from behind. Two people stand before it, lit in silhouette. A man is shouting, voice so ragged with fear you cannot understand what he says, but the rhetoric stands calm, unmoved. Her strength will see you all through these dark times. You feel that hope like a spark behind your ribs. Somewhere behind you, someone begins to sing. The spirit tears itself away from you with sudden, dizzying force, and you find yourself back before the ruined altar, swaying. The spirit fades as suddenly as it appeared. Okay. The face of this statue has had most of its features struck off, along with portions of its hands. Wow. Alright. That's intense. But nothing there. Let me just walk all the way up here, see if
Isn't this something?
She found this. So you don't need to be in sneaking mode. You just need to have somebody. And because of this, look at this. Missiles. Yeah. So her perception found that. So because of this, I'm going to need to walk everywhere and not just like hold down tab when I get into a room and map it out. Even if I've mapped it, she kind of has to probably get close enough to see it. So that's interesting. So it's going to have to kind of inform how I move around. I don't have to be sneaking, I can go fast, but I have to make sure that I give her enough space and time to check these things out. Alright, I'm going to move over here, and we're going to do this puzzle. There's something maybe with the Dawn Stars, perhaps, you know, the 3 stars, so it's the first and the last, but I don't know necessarily what order, and I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm going to look at the lore, I'm going to see if I can suss that out. I'm going to check out that book that mentions the rituals, and see if there's any information that might help me. I'm going to even go up here and see if perception does anything really, really close by over here or down here. Okay, no. Perfect. Alright, we'll line up over here and get ready to do this puzzle. Well, I'm so glad I came in here. This is really interesting, and I want to solve the mystery and help out if I can. And I think this is a good place to stop the episode, everyone. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an excellent evening or day. And I will check you guys next time in Let's Play Pillars of Eternity here in 2021. Take care.